messenger was Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Because a messenger was only sent for the first time when the people they started doing what? Committing shirk. Committing shirk. And to commit shirk is to give to other than Allah that which belongs to Allah alone. Shirk is to give to other than Allah. Shirk is to give to other than Allah that which only belongs to Allah. Shirk is to give to other than Allah, whether it is a man, whether it is an angel, whether it is a prophet, whether it is a tree or a rock, whatever it is. To give that which only belongs to Allah to other than Allah. To give that which only belongs to Allah for other than Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. And those given to other than Allah for that which only belong to Allah can be seen in many ways. Whether it is openly or it is hidden. Whether it is openly or it is hidden. Let's say when a person slaughters for a jinn, for instance, or he is slaughtered for seeking protection, right, from black magic, for instance. Now that is, he is given to other than Allah for that which only belongs to Allah. Because in a surah, إِنَّا أَعْطَيْنَاكَ الْكَوْثَرَ فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ. And turn into prayer to your Lord and sacrifice for Him and for Him alone. That means that there is no other one, barakallahu fikum, that a person should slaughter for. Whether it is a person or whether it is a inanimated being or it is, barakallahu fikum, a tree or a rock or a malaika or a prophet, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever is the act of worship is to be given to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala alone. Is to be given to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala alone. So وَأَوَّلُهُمْ Nuh, the first messenger, was sent when the people they committed shirk. And how did that shirk come? How did that shirk come about? How did that shirk come about? Naam Umar, Abu Senegal.
Shaitan came to people and told them the righteous people that died, they should make idols, remember them. And when that generation that had a little bit of knowledge passed away, the next one didn't have no knowledge. And he came back again and told them their parents used to worship them.
Ahsanta. At the people of Nuh, and this is in the Quran, وَلَا تَذَرُنَّ آلِهَتَهُمْ. And don't abandon your gods, shuf they call them their gods. When the people, they had among them, and Allahu Akbar, hear this point. When the people, they had righteous people among them. They had righteous people among them. People that were righteous, walhamdulillah. People that was righteous, walhamdulillah. When those people died, Shaitan came to the people and told them, and this was at the time of grief and sadness and sorrow. The Shaitan came as an advisor. That's why one is to be very cautious about who is his advisor. One is to be very cautious about who is his advisor. Because someone can appear to be your advisor, but he is really, really your enemy. But he is your enemy. He is your enemy, barakallahu fikum. So this is what shaitan came in the door, on the door. The door of what? Being an advisor. He said, I see you guys kind of sad, but all you got to do is simple. Make statues. Make statues of these righteous people. So anytime you feel down, so you can and place them at your places of congregation. So anytime you feel depressed or down, you look at them, and that will give you a nashat. It will make you have more enthusiasm. You will have more nashat. You will have more you will be more enthusiastic. You will be more driven to be putting forth more act of worship. طيب. Now this is when shaitan really planted his seeds. This is when he planted his seeds. And no doubt about it, the seeds of the shaitan will only produce fruits that will lend the person that will take it to the hellfire. Those people, they did not have knowledge, meaning much knowledge, but they knew not to take those idols as an object of worship. They were worshippers. So anytime they will see those pictures or those idols, they will be, alhamdulillah, increasing in doing acts of worship until that generation die. Because remember, shaitan, he asked Allah to give him what? To give him respite. To give him a respite. Right? And Allah Ta'ala gave him that. Ila waqtin ma'loom. I'll give you respite until to a appointed time, meaning only known to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. So when that generation died, another generation came, which was a generation that didn't have knowledge. See how evil is being what? Being ignorant. Ignorance is a sickness. It is not just a regular sickness. It is the greatest sickness. And the cure of it, alhamdulillah, is what? At-ta'allum, studying. To learn. To learn. So from that occasion, the shaitan came back again. And telling this individual didn't have no knowledge. You know why your forefathers really made these statues and these pictures? Do you know really why? Because they used to call on them. They used to seek the rain by way of them. They used to call them at times of need. And this fitna that the shaitan had established shirk on the face of the earth, it is still present in our days. Because you find, wal-iyadhu billah, when people, they will put the pictures of their shaykh. They will put a big old picture of their shaykh, right, in their living rooms or in their in their homes or in their offices, in their jobs. طيب. And the shaitan will play them. At first it was to alhamdulillah, I love my shaykh. But the shaitan will turn to what? To utilize that and make them commit shirk. Use it to make them commit shirk. And Allahu Akbar, the shaitan will do things to make the person commit shirk. I'm going to give you a small example. An old lady had the picture of her shaykh, right? A picture of her shaykh on a a frame, with a very strong wooden frame, and the glass, right? She had it by her door, in her bedroom, and it happened an intruder came at night trying to rob her or whatnot, and something happened that the picture frame fell on the thief, and he fainted. When the lady got up, he thanked her shaykh thinking that that's the shaykh that saved her. You see how the shaitan works? The lady thanked the shaykh, thanking the shaykh. No, alhamdulillah. Jirajuf Serigne Babakar. Thank the shaykh. A shaykh that died a long time ago. Doesn't know what time it is. Doesn't know what year we're in. Doesn't know what generation we're in. Doesn't know what is going on. Now this is the one that you're thanking. And not thanking the one that barakallah fikum encompass everything. Not thanking the one that protected you. Not thanking the one that barakallah fikum caused whatever is the cause of everything that happened. But the woman, the older woman, she thanked her shaykh, and now that gave her more determination that the shaykh is the shaykh. That my shaykh is the shaykh. Whoever doesn't have this shaykh, that you are ala al-khatar kabir, you are upon a great danger. Aywa. Allah yubarik fika. Yes. Yes. Very good point. The shirk of the first generation is lighter than the shirk of this generation. The shirk of the first generation is lighter than the shirk of this generation. The shirk of this generation is stronger. Because for two reasons. The shirk of the first generation was only about righteous ones. And it was only about at times of difficulty. But today, the people of today, their shirk is worse, far worse, for two reasons. That it is with the righteous and the evil one among the human beings. And it is at every given time, at times of difficulty and at times of ease. You find an individual, he is at ease, he will thank his shaykh. Or he will say, you know what, I have this because I deserve it. Or I have this because of my shaykh prayed for me. Or I have this because my father, he did this and he did that. Or I have this because my mother was someone that served at my father's house. So you are saying that you have this. There is nothing to do with what Allah has decreed upon you. But it is all about outside the decree of Allah. Second, at the time of difficulty and at the time of ease, when things are difficult, they go into the magician, the soothsayer, or the shaykh of the Sufiya. When things are good, they will thank the shaykh. Alhamdulillah. I will only speak of what I know, and you all can relate to it, inshallah. That we were brought up hearing people thanking somebody they'd never seen. Thanking them for something only Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has given them. Thanking someone they never seen for something that only Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has the ability and the way to make it happen. A person will thank someone else. Someone else that he never seen. Someone else that he never heard. Someone else that doesn't know if the word is still the word or not. Someone that perhaps in his grave he is being punished because calling the people to his worship. Perhaps. So the first mushriks, their kufr and their shirk is lighter than the mushriks of today. Those who, barakallahu fikum, they might be praying, they might be fasting, they might be going to Hajj every single year, go to Umrah every day, pray Qiyamul Layl every night, but they have violated the religion, which is the core of the religion. So it is not to say, Alhamdulillah, you know, my name is, I'm going to say Abdullah.